Welcome.
Welcome.
Kabongelo.
Salumkela.
Sonzela.
Wapkelekile.
To the 171st state of the puppet nation.
Let's get it on. This week, we review the state of the nation.
We meet a Trump supporter.
He's made our country safer.
And DJ Fresh assures us he's totally normal.
All this and more. But first, this. The rugby world is in mourning this week as sporting legend Joos van der Westhuizen passed away.
During his career, Joost played 89 tests for the Springboks.
Joost was a cocklekker.
Even if he was a lighty scrummer, logs have bigger cocks. I bet Joost is mooring Lomu in heaven right now.
Lekker mol.
You know, Bakkies, Joost taught me that being good at rugby and also looking quite nice can make you a lot of money.
So can mooring people.
I'm sad about Joost.
Ja, me too. Let's have a moment of silence for him.
Ouch.
Sorry, Victor. It helps me feel better.
No worries, Bakkies. It's what Joost would have wanted.
Local singer, songwriter, and national icon David Kramer refused to accept an award when he found out it would mean sharing the stage with Steve Hofmeyer.
He pulled out of the event and refused to accept the award afterwards too.
Yeah, they should have just given me the award instead.
For?
Not being afraid of libtards who don't want me to have freedom of speech.
Mr. Kramer didn't do anything to affect your freedom of speech. He chose to use his.
Yeah, well, he's still a doers.
I'm so glad you have a thoughtful, nuanced opinion about this.
I just don't know why people care about an old guy who got famous wearing crazy shoes and a silly hat. But they don't care about white genocide.
Maybe it's because David Kramer is real and white genocide isn't.
Hey, go Deborah, attack him with facts.
Not real. Not real. If you cut me, do I not bleed?
I'm willing to come over there and find out.
It was a metaphor. Yes, sis, but you dumb.
And the world was horrified to learn that as many as 13,000 people were executed in Syrian jails since 2011.
Mostly for disagreeing with the government.
This blood is on the hands of the Syrian government, but also their allies, particularly Vladimir Putin.
What blood?
Everything here is perfectly sterile.
So you didn't kill all these people? You didn't torture them?
You think I have time to go to every little prison in Syria and make sure they are treating prisoners nicely?
People die. It's fact of life. Some die in prison, some die in wars.
Some die and it's mad die, and people must pay.
Some die at home in bed at a great old age.
Ha ha! Good one!
Vlad, let us go and get cleaned up.
Yes, wouldn't want to get blood on my hands.
So, the state of the nation happened again.
Yep.
And we all know how that goes down pretty much every year now.
Those tiny political parties that nobody has ever heard of make a huge fuss.
I am here representing the mighty APC.
We all get reminded that Buthelezi is still a thing.
The true heart of this country is still the majestic IFP.
And somebody wears a remarkable dress.
I took my inspiration from a shit ton of LSD.
The security is seriously off the hook.
But I've shown you my ID and my driver's and proof of address. You could have rekeyed my fika by now.
I already said, sir. I need to see 3 character references, your unabridged birth certificate, and a note from your mom.
The EFF leave early.
Good timing, comrade. We will definitely make it home for Movango.
And the DA tell us how they could have done it better.
Our Musi would do a much better job. He's clever, he's smart, and he talks so much better than Jacob Zuma.
I like to think my Planet Zuma was a classic of the South African political speech genre.
You can't come close to the excellence of my tweets, though.
And at the end of it all, Jacob Zuma is still our president.
So this year we thought, why not give everyone the SONA they really want?
We asked South Africans to tell us how their dream SONA would have gone down.
Order! Order!
now hear from the President of South Africa, Mr. Musi Maimane.
My fellow South Africans, it was Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. who first said, I have a dream!
Hang on. How come you get to be president?
Because I'm the leader of the DA, Helen, remember?
Yes, but this is an alternative universe, Musi. I could have become president when Jacob did. You could be my Cyril.
He does have impeccable dress sense and money.
Okay, fine. Let's try it again. I know how much you all love it when I dance, so I'm going to give you a treat later. But in the meantime, I'm going to sing a song. Haar naam is Cookie, 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 Lookie. Willie op haar rookie, dra 'n stywe broekie. Haar naam is Cookie, 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 Lookie. Willie op haar rookie, dra 'n stywe broekie.
The state of the nation is officially revolutionary. White people, remember to hand in your house keys to your nearest police station by Valentine's Day. You will be allocated government housing as soon as we get around to it.
Yay! You are so presidential, my CIC! Yes, I knew it! Amen! Halala! Yay! Yay! Yay!
Of course, we know who should be running this country. He's the greatest president in the world. Make South Africa great again.
South Africa is great. Really, really great. You've got the big five and you've got number one. But seriously though, you need to build a wall. It's going to be a great wall. I'm going to build it for you around Cape Town. Take the winelands. The winelands are great. And then you'll keep all the bad hombres out. I mean the bad blacks out. Make South Africa great again.
On second thoughts, we'll take boring. Yeah.
Yes, boring is fine.
Yeah, viva boring, viva!
When I need motivation, my one solution is my greater cause he stays strong. Yeah, he is always in my corner, even when he really don't wanna. All my enemies are fighting, but with Greasy I belong. And I say, do you support me? Do you think I'm pretend? Do you like me when I'm laughing? And it's like, no, not really, but oh, I think that he is the general secretary. No matter what, he just has to support me. Oh, I think that he is the general secretary. No matter what, he just has to support me. Come on, Gwede. Do you support me?
Yes.
Do you think I'm pretty? Do you like me when I'm laughing?
No, not really, but oh, I think that I am the general secretary. No matter what, I just have to support him. Oh, I think that I am the general secretary.
No matter what, he just has to support me. Sorry, Gwede. Sorry for it. Sorry, comrade.
Deborah,
Yes?
so I see Kylie lost her trademark battle against Kylie.
Am I going to regret knowing this?
It doesn't involve Donald Trump.
Okay, I'm in.
So Kylie Jenner tried to trademark Kylie, but Kylie Minogue fought against her and won.
Trademark a name? Is that even a thing? How is that a thing?
Yo, it got super ugly in court. Kylie's lawyers, and by that I mean the Kylie, not Kylie Jenner, totally tore Jenner apart.
Oh, Deborah, with the exclamation mark or without?
Yo, they called a linguist
With
into court
maybe without, no.
Deborah,
without.
are you even listening to me anymore, Deborah?
With. Deborah. Definitely with.
Tato Sikwane, better known as DJ Fresh, is yet again accused of belonging to the illustrious Illuminati.
This comes after the face of Fresh was used as a cover image in an article from a Trevor Noah fan page, featuring a list of local celebs who owned a membership to the secret society.
Come to think of it, this is not the first time a Noah is tasked with uprooting evil.
Not bad, Justice.
Really? You usually hate my jokes.
We lost Yost. I'm desperate for a pick-me-up.
Honestly, I couldn't be bothered with these daft rumors, guys. I actually find them funny. It's like everything I do somehow relates to devil worship.
I don't follow.
This morning, for instance, I updated my status, exhausted, hardly got any sleep. Then someone replied, "Is it because you were up all night sacrificing souls?"
What I find funnier is how someone of your financial caliber can't get a good night's sleep. Doesn't celeb bedding consist of pure cotton sheets and Satan pillowcases?
Good one, Justice. You're on fire.
Well, I won't be the only one.
Man, I like you, Justice. You should follow me on Pentagram.
No, please carry on. You wanted to dance with the devil. Once calm and level-headed, Thuli Madonsela has recently broken silence regarding his successor, Busisiwe Mkhwebane.
The former public protector has slammed Mkhwebane for peddling false news stories and for what she believes is payback for Madonsela's reports on Jacob Zuma.
Thuli, what's your response to those who say you should calm down and accept that your tenure is over?
Cash me outside. How about that?
Someone's clearly been watching too much daytime.
They must know you mess with Madonsela, the clause come out.
Are you referring to the Auditor General's clause that basically absolves you from paying almost 500,000 rand towards the abuse of your official car?
I actually meant I was ready to a bitch up, but we'll go with that.
I've never seen you this crass before.
That's what decories and disc divas reruns can do to you. And being replaced by a woman who dresses as poorly as she does her job.
And the Guptas are making news, potentially for making news.
Recently, the Sunday Times reported that the brothers may soon own a taxpayer-funded newspaper in Mpumalanga. This after it was discovered that the tender papers for the project were strikingly similar to a proposal submitted by the Gupta-owned New Age last year.
We are very excited about this. There is going to be so much good news in our paper.
I think what people are interested in is honest news.
Maybe it's just a newspaper of alternative facts.
This will be great. A new age in publishing.
Too soon.
Given your family's history with our country, it might not be a good idea to go near anything that's taxpayer-funded.
We are just poor, desperate billionaires, Justice, like everybody else. We should not be discriminated against because of our relationship. Our strictly professional relationship? Yes, strictly professional relationship with our good friend President.
How have you people not learned your lessons? This is the same kind of stuff that got you in trouble in the first place.
We live by a simple rule. When life gives you lemons, slip it a 50. So next time it gives you lemonade with 3 sugars.
What do you get when you cross a vampire with happiness itself?
Something immortal and cheerful. Ah, right, I know. Rian!
Exactly!
Deborah, Justice. 2 of the finest examples of humanity like yourselves should be laminated and preserved for future generations.
Yes, that was a bit of a weird one.
Do you think maybe he's broken?
Maybe. Let me check. Sorry, Rian. We had a little problem with the sound there. Could you do your greeting again?
Okay, then. Deborah, Justice, what a lovely day to talk to such lovely people.
No, he's fine.
Probably a glitch.
We all have our off days. Sir, how are you today, Rian?
Absolutely fabulous. Thanks, Deborah. So long as I stick to the old news and stay away from current events, I hardly have any dark thoughts at all.
Ooh, creepy.
I know, right? Then let's do what you do best, Rian.
Let me take you back. Good evening, goeienaand. Today, the government issued a proclamation prohibiting blacks from entering white recreational areas, including beaches, sports events, concerts, and theatres. The proclamation was made in accordance with the Group Areas Act, which was passed 15 years ago. We are joined now by Tertius Vroegoggend, one of the many officials tasked with erecting the new whites-only signs across South Africa. Mr. Vroegoggend...
This donderse sign won't stand straight. Bliksem.
Goodness, you seem to be having a little trouble there. Do you need some help?
Yes, damn it, can't you see with your own two eyes? I have no bloody idea what I'm doing. You're a cock, man.
Perhaps you should get someone who knows how to put up signs to help you.
Thanks, Einstein. Do you think I haven't thought of that? Huh? I can't do that because this is a labourer's job and all the labourers in the country are black.
So why can't you get a black labourer to help you?
Read the fucking sign, Poopo. It says whites only. So as soon as the boys put the sign up, I have to have him arrested.
Couldn't you bend the rules just this once?
What? Are you a communist? You mean to report you to the Secret Service so they can attach crocodile clips to your ballsack?
No. Please don't.
We can't have black bastards parading themselves on white beaches. Are you mad? Huh? Do you have any idea what will happen?
No. What will happen?
Well, society would crumble. Yeah, that's it.
Goodness, we wouldn't want that.
Fucking beslis.
So, there we have it. Tertius Vroegoggend is one of the many heroes saving society from crumbling, apparently. But who knows what would happen if the signs came down? Nobody knows for sure.
Oh,
Deborah, did you see they might send an editor of the right-wing Breitbart news site to be the U.S. ambassador to South Africa?
Because we haven't suffered enough?
First they colonize our land, now they're trying to colonize our minds.
Maybe we can get Kagame to refuse him a visa, like that Haiti pastor man.
I'm starting my change.org petition right now.
President Trump trumped all over us again this week, but it's important to remember that while everyone on the left has heart attacks about what's going on here, many Americans are absolutely thrilled with the actions he's taken.
He's made our country safer.
Safer from whom?
Well, from Islamic radicals that want to come over here and kill us. Look, I have nothing against those poor people who get bombed by their own bad people, but we have to think of our children's future. We can't have dangerous immigrants pouring into our country.
Like that scary Canadian guy who killed people praying in a mosque? I would support a ban on white supremacists from Canada.
You can't judge all white people by the actions of one man. Anyway, I heard the guy who shot the mosque was called Mohammed.
That's just not true.
Oh, come on. Next thing you'll tell me the Bowling Green massacre never happened.
It didn't.
Okay, if it never happened, then why are so many people tweeting hashtag Bowling Green, hashtag never forget?
They're probably being ironic.
Look, you have your facts, okay? But I have mine.
Alternative facts?
Some people have alternative lifestyles. I don't judge them. Why can't I have alternative facts?
Facts don't work like that.
Oh, well, anyway, Trump is keeping his promises. He's going to be the greatest president this country has ever had.
Oh, dear. Trump has really grabbed America's psyche.
Right, Mommy?
Donald Trump's views on Vladimir Putin have taken center stage again. Many have said that the U.S. president's praise for Putin, despite his acknowledgement that the Russian leader is, quote, unquote, a killer, has gone too far. Let me tell you something. Those people wouldn't know too far if it came up and grabbed them right in the puss.
Mr. President, Putin has been accused of heinous crimes, including many violation of human rights.
There is no place in Mother Russia for those who do not share in her vision.
You tell him, Vlad, hey, sometimes you gotta be really, really tough with people. He just knows how to deal with the riffraff. Right, Vlad?
Many will die in pursuit of our vision.
Ha! See, that's what I like about this guy. He's really, really focused, really presidential. They tell me he's so smart, his judges never disagree with him.
You're okay with what he just said?
Look, reporter guy.
Scott.
Actually, it's President Trump, and you'll do well to remember that. Typical lying media don't even know my name.
You want me to help, Donnie?
I know your name, Mr. Trump.
Vlad here is a really, really great, bigly great example of how to run a country. And, well, what's not to love?
Did you just kill someone?
It was just a mole.
This guy is tremendous, making laws and taking out the filth at the same time.
And on that terrifying note, it's back to you in South Africa.
Rwandan President Paul Kagame is leading a task team to make the AU accessible to all Africans.
He wants to make Africa great again, but totally not in a terrifying fascist Trump way.
We must all be proud to be African.
I actually am proud to be African. You, Deborah?
Yep.
What's next?
That campaign was going to run for a few months. People are meant to grapple with being proud, despite some of Africa's shortcomings.
Africa is a continent that hasn't started any world wars, hasn't colonized vast areas of the rest of the globe, isn't dominated by white men, and most importantly, didn't elect Donald Trump.
Amen.
But the poverty, the disease, the genocide.
Hang on. Didn't you want us to be proud to be African? Because if you're looking for negatives, we can talk about civil rights violations by countries like Rwanda.
Or presidents that refuse to step down even after ruling a country for over 20 years.
Let's not talk about those things. It is just that I had a whole speech prepared.
I'm so sorry. Do you want to do it still?
We'll be good.
Thank you. A is for Africans. F is for fortitude. R is for revolutionary. I is for initiative. C is for change. And A is for attitude.
Test.
So there you have it, folks. The state of the nation is crazy with a chance of goofballs.
Similar conditions can be expected around the world.
Forever.
This has been the 171st state of the Puppet Nation. Goodbye.
Bye.